Eat pineapple. Eat pineapple a lot. If you eat pineapple, it's going to affect down below. I tell you.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute. By the way, just got in town, and I won't let.
Hi guys, welcome to the YouTube channel and welcome to another video on the YouTube channel. If this is your first time watching, I'm excited to speak with you, and if it's not your first time watching, thank you for watching yet another video on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about something that I think is pretty overflogged. Might be a little cliche, but I don't think it can be emphasized enough. So today we're going to be talking about feminine hygiene, and I'll be sharing a few tips or few hacks that I know will be useful for one or two ladies watching this video. I feel like as women, as ladies, there is more emphasis on us, as women, because we have more delicate organs, if you know what I'm talking about, from the vagina to other things that might be affected due to activities outside the body. So yes, it is very important that we kind of pay attention to ourselves, and that's why I'll be sharing the few things that I know. And trust me, this is going to be very, very intimate, because you hear me say vagina a lot, you hear me talk about underwears and maybe necessary things around this. So let's have a pretty adult conversation. But please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm sure that you will enjoy this video and more to come. This is a very cool space and a very cool tribe to be a part of. So please subscribe if you haven't, while we get straight into it. The first thing I want to talk about today is, of course, the vagina, and how important it is to ensure that you keep your vagina dry. It is important. Now, I know that the vagina is self-lubricative, if that's the word. That level of moisture is fine. Anything more than that is a problem. You need to keep your vagina dry. You need to understand that a certain level of humidity that is not like the usual level of humidity that the vagina is used to can expose you to bacteria and fungal infection. As a lady, having infection in that area, you don't want to even know what it feels like. And I know what I'm saying. You don't want to know what it feels like. I've heard stories, and it's pretty ugly. Your vagina has a certain smell. There's a smell when it's like normal stuff, and I'm sure as a lady you know how that smells. And there's a smell when you're on your period. Like it's more concentrated, but then that it's because of blood, right? But when it is not either of these two, it can be very, very bad, and it is called BV. BV is called bacteria vaginosis, and this is when you have an infection, your vagina has a weird smell. And from what I've heard and research that I've done, or people have said one or two things to me, it smells like you are moving around and it's smelling. Have you met people like that? I've met few people like that I can tell that this person has BV because I can smell. I'm a lady, so I know what it smells down below, so I can smell it, right? So keep your vagina dry. Second thing I want to talk about is use your toilet paper the right way. What is the right way to use my toilet paper? You do not wipe from back to front. You wipe from front to back. So as a lady, you're peeing, you're wiping from front to back. If you're doing your number two, leave it at the back. I know a lot of people do this where they wipe back. I mean, they just wipe anyhow. This is just for it to be clean, but you need to pay attention to that. But if you're going to use water and also using a toilet paper to ensure that you are cleaning from the front to the back. The third thing I would like to talk about is what you eat. One thing I will mention that you can really eat. Now, you might probably hear people talk about this a lot, and you're like, is this realistic? How realistic is this? It's when people say you can eat pineapple a lot. Yeah, it is a win-win, my sister. Eat pineapple a lot. If you eat pineapple, it's going to affect down below, I tell you. Now, how do you know it affects down below? You maybe want to ask your boyfriend or your husband or whoever. This is one food or one fruit that I really recommend. Also, nutrients or enzymes in pineapple have been recorded to be good for the skin. So it's just like an all-round activator. Another thing that you can taste will be cranberries. yeah, cranberries are equally good as well. I haven't tried cranberries, but I can really say about pineapples. So you can try those two things. Another thing that I will talk about is scented soaps and intimate washes, right? Even body soap. Like if your body soap is scented, or it has like high concentration of flavor, this is another thing that I know can affect the pH level of your vagina, can expose you to infection. Again, I think I'm going to say this like a lot of times on this video. Your vagina washes itself. So when you use scented soap, the acidity level, the pH level of your vagina will be altered. And this can expose you to BV, chlamydia, a lot of infections that I may not even have off my head right now. The best way to wash your vagina is just with warm water. Putting soap in your bum bum, and I'm stressed even having this conversation. Putting soap in your bum bum and putting your hand in there with scented soap, you need to be careful. Just wash with warm water. If you're a clean person naturally, you won't have a problem. Only if there's more to it. But yeah. Another thing I'll talk about is essentials that you need to have on the go. What are the things that I need to have on the go? As a lady, there are certain things that should not be scarce in your house. I'm going to start from like things you need to have inside the house. You need to have like your sanitary towels. You need to have at least 2, 3, even minus the one you're about to use for the month. You need to have like the pocket size toilet roll. I know that there are some that they sell in supermarkets that like, you can just put in your bag. You need to have a very small wipes, like pack of sanitary wipes that you can have also in your bag. Because some people they don't monitor their periods, and I'm going to talk about this very soon, like menstruation and ovulation. Some people don't calculate their period, so they don't even know when it's coming. Maybe when they have cramps, then they're like, oh, maybe it's a day or two. But you also forget the fact that based on hormones and based on how the body decides to be for that month, your period can come earlier or later. I don't want a case whereby you are out and your period starts and then, oh my god, I didn't have a sanitary towel, so you just go to the toilet to look for one toilet roll somewhere and you put it in your bum bum. Just be prepared and be ready. Have your essentials on the go. Ensure that you're ready. Please ensure that you change your underwears every day. You can't, as a lady, sleep in the same pants that you wore in the morning. So you are heading to work in the morning, you've worn your underwear, and then you go to work hours, 8 hours, 9 hours, and then you come back home again. You don't even take a shower. Okay, fine, you are tired, you can't take a shower, no problem. You don't even say, okay, let me change my underwear. So the same sweat, heat, everything that you've worn all day, you are sleeping again with it till the next morning. Why? Come back from work, take a shower, change your underwear, wear something else. In fact, let me even give you the gist. Do you know that it is even better to sleep without pants? Allow breeze to blow inside that place. Keep it aerated. You understand? Allow it, let it breathe. One pant all day, you've caged it. Come back from work, release it for another 8 hours, and then you wear pants again the next morning. Try it. Why you anyways, back to the point so we don't deviate a lot. Change your underwears every day. Also ensure that you wear breathable underwear. Breathable underwears are underwears that will help you keep your vagina dry. Cotton underwears are really good for this purpose. Like, they help you keep your vagina dry and also maintain a certain level of humidity as well. They also keep your pH level in check. So I would go for cotton underwears any day, anytime. Another basic thing that I think we all know is, washing your hands before and after using the restroom. I don't even think we need to talk about this because this is something that we've learned at every stage of our lives. As a kid, your mom, your dad, your uncle, your aunt, grandma, grandpa, they probably said, go and wash your hand, go and wash your hand. And even when as you grow older, there are certain sanitization instructions from different people, organizations. COVID happened, it became a trend. Just ensure that you wash your hands, especially after you use the restroom. I want to believe that there are people that do not, and I'll ask you why. Why don't you? Why? Another thing is, as a lady, you need to do like an underwear haul. I don't know if it's the haul I should call it. Like, just ensuring that you get rid of certain sets of underwears and you buy new ones. You can decide, pace it out in your own way. It could be quarterly, it could be mid-year, it could be every month, depending on how much money you can afford to deplete or how much money you can afford to spill into this. Just ensure that from time to time you get rid of your old underwears and you get a new set of underwears. So let me give you a trick that I use for myself. My old underwears, I kind of have like menstruation underwears, and then I have day-to-day underwear. So the set of underwears that I'm supposed to push aside for a new set, I just make them my menstruation underwear. So these are the ones I use when I'm on my period, and then I just use this normal ones, the new ones for my day-to-day. I don't know if it's psychological, where I'm just like, new underwear, and I'll be letting blood stain it, you understand? But then this is what I do. If it works for you, you can try it, but if not, please just find a pattern that works for you based on your pocket, based on your, just find a convenient point and just ensure that you change your underwears from time to time. So the last thing I'll talk about are, probiotics and supplements that you can use as a lady. I'm just going to share a few of the things that I use, starting from this. I hope it's visible enough. So this is called the OWN Pms Mood and Relief Supplement. It's a dietary supplement. It helps with mood and relief, helps with regulating mood swings, cramps, and promotes hormonal balance for especially people who have PMS. PMS is called premenstrual syndrome. This is your body reacting before your period starts. You are having your hormones are just everywhere. So yeah, this is what happens. So I have that quite a lot. So I use this before my period starts to just help me regulate it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. At the end of the day, the body has a mind of its own. Another thing I use is the OLLY Women's Multi Omega -3. I use that every day, just 2 tablets per day. It's in SoftGels, and yeah, it helps to build immunity for your brain, your heart, helps you with support, and also provides energy for you. It's a daily multivitamin, so I use that. And particularly based on this subject we're talking about, I use the Happy Hoo-Haa multi-strain vaginal probiotics. I use 1 per day. This helps to support vaginal health and also maintain your pH balance, right? So you can get all of this I feel like MedPlus sells things like this. Health Plus maybe. I don't know there are a lot of stores around you that can sell things like this, and if not, you can check them on OLLY. You can go to the OLLY website and maybe order for them to deliver. I don't know a lot about the process and their marketing and all of that, but I would suggest that you also check for things that go with your body and just work with it. Right, I hope we've learned today, and I'll be putting these things in the description box just so that you can have a clue of what it's called in case you want to get it. Yeah, let's just do well with ourselves as ladies, because a lot goes in and comes out through us. I'm sure you understand that, and it also helps you generally, it helps your wellness generally, it helps you stay fit and on check generally, so yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it was insightful. Please ensure to stay here, subscribe, and let's keep having educative and fun conversations together. Till next time, I remain yours sincerely, Mo. Stay amazing. Bye.